afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. That is the Kauffie Company. Let's have a look. The day's pretty grey, to be honest. It's grey day. It's warm though. It's really warm. Really, really warm. What's the temperature? 14 degrees centigrade. But tomorrow shall be 18. It's closer to it's the higher teens tomorrow. But then you'll getting colder. But it's warm in here. I've got a t-shirt. I've had a t-shirt on 3 streams in a row. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's madness, right? It's madness. But right, how is everyone? How is everyone? Today's just chilling out. We watched some movies. We watched some streams. We complained a lot, like we always do. It's our heritage to complain a lot. But yeah, how's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? And let's see who's in the chat. I need a coffee. Everyone needs a coffee. We got Shamtang saying, Kate Raid. Hey, Ben, good to see you, mate. Hope you're well. Good to see you, Shamtang. Thank you to Kate for sending her wonderful peeps over. Good to see her. Good to see her. We got it's Bobby K. It's Bobby K. Big up Bobby. Big up Archie. We got Jason Bell, another YouTube member. Good to see you, Jason Bell. Hopefully you're good. We got Mark CSC. Big up Ben and all in chat. Absolutely good to see you. We got Paddy's in the house saying Jim Raid because he's the real boss. Apparently he is. Apparently he is. We got Auntie Kate's in the house saying big up all. Big up Auntie Kate. Big up, big up, big up. We got Ian's in the house saying morning all. Good to see you, Ian. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well. We got Ellie. We got Auntie El's in the house saying hi, Ben. Big up you and all in chat. The cough is bringing us all the chill. I think we all need a bit of chill. We all need a bit of chill. We got Swim Master, Mr. Anthony Gray saying Kate Raid, although I was really coming anyway, but absolutely, Anthony, you're always in here. You're always in here. We got Fran's in the house. Lovely to see you, Fran. Hopefully you're well. We got Rob Belcher. Good to see you, Rob. Good afternoon. This is what I need. Serious chill. Let's have a coffee. Absolutely. Absolutely. We got Stu Boy. Good up. Be up, Stu Boy. We got Jim Raid. Jim Raid. Absolutely. Jimbo. We got Andrew Gregory saying afternoon, Ben, and everyone. We got Ben. We got Jim Raid. Absolutely. How is everyone? Another thank you to Kate and Jim for sending peeps over. That was really helpful. But, I'm tired. I'm a bit tired. The weekend has passed. It's settled. And we're having a laugh. We're having a laugh. But that's the way we do. How is everyone feeling? We really needed to chill today. We have been at it. We've been at it the last 3 days. With food. We had Mickey come, and that was really fun. We had a great day with Mickey at the weekend. Yesterday, we booked our trip to Lincoln on the 13th of April, so that should be really fun. And yeah, I need to find some places to go in Lincoln. It's going to be an interesting one. I know we found a really good bar that Mickey absolutely loves because Mickey went to university in Lincoln. So she knows quite a few of the more places you always go to. It's about finding some really cool places. Some really good places. And that's always fun. I always love finding good food. We're going up there to meet Mickey's 2 best friends and her 2 best friends' partners. So that should be a laugh. They're either going to think because they're a bit posh. Her friend, one of them's from Manchester and one of them's from the Midlands, but one of them's dating someone from near Tunbridge Wells. So he's going to be, oh, hello, I go rowing for a living. Hello, I hang out with Nicholas Collison and what. I don't know about the other one, but yeah. Then you all right, mate? You all right, loves? I don't actually speak like that. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. I've not been to Lincoln in a really long time. I don't know if it's any fun. All good, Ben. Thanks. Just looking forward to the end. Absolutely. You just got out posh. Oh, hello. Nah, I don't do that. That's not me. That's not me at all. I definitely need a beard trim this weekend. That is on the agenda. That is my agenda-son this weekend. I need to get my beard chopped because it's now becoming rabbi-ish. I don't really like looking like a rabbi. Just giving Mickey a heads up first. She thinks it's hilarious. Probably because it's so bad. The worst one is my Birmingham accent, because I've obviously watched a lot of Top Gear because I love Top Gear. So I always put like a crap Birmingham accent on because it's like, "Hi Leo, good to see you, mate. Let's make a coffee before having a chat. My sakura tree is starting to bloom. My cherry blossom tree is starting to bloom. It's not got any cherry blossom yet, but it's getting there. It's getting there. I'm excited. You got Leo spamming the laugh. We got Leo spamming the laugh. Yeah, we've got to find some really cool places. So many places I want to go. After this show, I've actually got to go and buy milk. I completely and utterly forgot to go and buy milk, but that's okay. We got Mia spamming football, of course. I would love a coffee, of course. I've got to give Mia a toxic alert. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's still so bloody good. It's so good. It's one of the better ones. But hopefully you're doing well, Tia. Hopefully you're doing well. Can't actually see the chat at the moment. Let's do that. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. It's really weird. I'm wearing my ripped jeans again. It's fashion, I tell ya. It's fashion. Oh, let's have a look. We have would love a coffee. You can always come for a coffee. There you go. Let's see. I've already spammed the thing, so there we go. You have to see the cathedral if we've got time. I don't know what the plan is. I just love balls, for God's sake. Coffee AR. X-Men 97. Oh, that's a bit of news. I forgot about that. What did everyone think of the basic announcement about Henry Cavill? Henry Cavill is going to be the new Wolverine after this Deadpool film, and it's still what's his name? The Australian bloke. Can never remember his name. Henry Cavill is going to be the next Wolverine. That's mad, isn't it? That is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. He's got the look. He absolutely has the look. He might need to make himself a bit more rough for that role. But I think that's really cool for him to be Wolverine. I have an espresso. It's an S. There's no X in there, Destiny. There's no Destiny, but good to see you, Destiny. Hopefully you're well. Talking of beards, I remember when I started to shave and I was seeing shaving rash when I went to. He actually said, "Grow a beard." He had one. Absolutely, yeah. Hugh Jackman, that's the one. You'll love Lincoln. I have been to Lincoln long time ago. The new Bond should, yes, absolutely. Tom Hiddleston should be James Bond. Didn't it leak who the new Bond? I didn't say that. But isn't Cavill a foot too tall to play? I don't think so. I think he can play that role. Have to be a bit more muscly Wolverine. But again, they could do the thing that they did with Chris Evans when he played Captain America and when he played Finn Captain America. They could do something like that. Big up, Cooves. Big up. I'm only listening this time, sorting out all the cables and controls from the 70s consoles and handheld games I've collected since about 1982. Nostalgia. Yeah, some good stuff there. Good stuff. Drew La is in the house. Good to see her, Drew La. Good to see her. I've not been to Lincolnshire for a really long time. What's this person doing? I don't know. But yeah. Lincolnshire is beautiful, just like most of the north of England is beautiful. There's everything's closed on a Sunday, unless you like looking at old warplanes, which I do actually quite like looking at old warplanes. But I don't think Mickey's gonna like looking at old warplanes, even though she probably would because she's just as nerdy as me. We got Tom 81's in the house. Good to see you, Tomo. Hopefully you're well. Please put a like on the stream, please, guys. It will really help us out. We need to try and grow the channel. But yeah. What would everyone like to talk about? But yeah, Tom Hiddleston should be James Bond. I've always said it. Tom Hiddleston is James Bond. The slick back hair, the suave accent, the calmness. He's just the guy. He's the guy. For me. I'm surprised they didn't try and make Tom Hardy Wolverine. Tom Hardy's got that look as well. He could be... he's not as tall, but I think he's done... Has he done another... Oh, yeah, he did Bane, didn't he? No. No, Venom. Venom's a Marvel, so he can't be Wolverine and Venom. Guess the name is Aaron Taylor Johnson. I have no idea who that is. Let's have a look. I've never heard of him. What's he played? Kraven the Hunter. He was in Kick-Ass. What movies has been in? Kick-Ass. He played Pietro. So no, he couldn't. He could be James Bond. He doesn't have the look for James Bond though. He's a bit too. Let's have the show. He was in, yeah. He's a Jewish boy, so that's always good in my book. He's a bit too baby-faced, I think, for James Bond. James Bond needs to be a bit rough and ready. Not as rough and ready as someone like Daniel Craig. I think Daniel Craig was actually too far the other way. He's from Wickham. Interesting. He's from High Wycombe. He's from where Barry's from. I heard Lincoln is lovely and a few years away from getting electricity and running water. Yeah, He's mates with Nick. Making a Deadpool Bollywood parody with Cooves as Wolverine and Little K as Deadpool 3. Absolutely. Okay, this is a weird. You want Loki to be Bond, and now Superman is becoming Wolverine. Doesn't sit right with me. Avengers. Paul G. Afternoon, everyone. Afternoon. Yeah, I don't think he's got the look for Bond. I don't think he has that look. I mean, let us know what you think in the comments. Let us know. I think Tom Hiddleston would be a great Bond. I mean, that advert he did with Jaguar or a Jag, that was proof that Tom Hiddleston could be Bond because he's so suave, stiff upper lip. Barry for Bond. Barry for Bond. I think Idris Elba would make a great Bond if they want to use a black actor. Love the guy. He's a brilliant actor, but I think he's too old. That's his own. He's well too old. Got a few handheld. That's Takura. He scrubs up well. It scrubs up well. Lincoln is the place to live. Still civilized here. The North is a very strange place. Robert Pattinson, maybe, but for me, it's Loki all day. Nah, I don't think so. Chimbo for Bond. Idris Elba would have been great maybe 10 years ago. It depends if you want to move away from the traditional Bond-looking character. You could do that. It's not a problem, but it means moving away from Ian Fleming's framework, which they want to do anyway. They want to make it as woke as possible. Name is Bond. Bobby K. Bond. The Bobby. Bobby K would make a great James Bond. Bobby K for James Bond. That would make Cuva would be C. No, not C. Q. Cuva could be Q. Cuva would be a really good Q. Only thing that dictates Bond appearance was his hair. No, there was a picture of him. There was a picture of him. Danny Dyer for Bond. Danny Dyer would be a dreadful Bond, but I sort of would like it. But the hair definitely is a massive thing. Oof. Like images. Have all past Bonds come from the British Isles? Yes. I think it's got to be a British person to be Bond. Like, for me, Sean Connery has that look. He's got that look. He's got the look. He's got the slick. He's just got it. He's got the... Yeah. For me, I personally don't think James Bond should even be English. I think James Bond should be Scottish. Yes, as well. Pierce Brosnan was... It's from that area, though. I think James Bond should be Scottish. Because I am very much... what's it called? A bit of a... I think James Bond should be Scottish. Or at least have slightly a Scottish accent. As long as it's British, it'll work. Coover has the wit and the cheeky. Coover could be Blofeld. Can I have a latte shaken, not stirred? Now that's away from the framework. Absolutely. Nearly choked on myself. Oh, what did Drula write? You'd be good for stair stunts. Oh, I got an order. Who's ordered some coffee? Okay, Natalie bought coffee. Natty bought coffee. That's fine. I hope not. I hated Daniel Craig as James Bond. I hated Daniel Craig. He's not James Bond at all. Right, his character is Scottish. Once Connery left, Bond was... No, Roger Moore was great. Roger Moore was excellent. You should have been shot, man. I think you're going to... what? Billy Connolly as Bond. That'd be funny. I don't like Daniel Craig as James Bond. I think he's too rough. I didn't like the movies. I didn't like him as Bond. And I like Daniel Craig as an actor. One of my favourite films of all time was Defiance. I might watch that after the show. I'm going to be a Bond, but I want to be Blofeld's brother. Blowjob. Coos. Daniel Craig did... Yep, this is exactly right, Destiny. This is exactly right. Daniel Craig turned a graceful spy into a fuck. That's why I don't like Daniel Craig as James Bond. And an alcoholic fuck as well. Didn't they say Craig's Bond was closer? I don't know. Sean Connery was Bond for the most part. Although my favourite is still Roger Moore because I love the gadgets and stuff like that. I thought Roger Moore was great. He's got that humour. I like a bit of humour when it comes to Bond. It's another reason I didn't like Daniel Craig's James Bond. There was no humour in it. There was no... Yeah. Bond needs a bit of a wit and a humour to it. The only time Daniel Craig's James Bond was any funny was when he was getting tortured and getting hit in the balls and laughing his face off. That was hilarious. That was very funny. Roger Moore was underrated. Maybe because the movies were kind of goofy. Yeah, that's why I like them. Talking of 007 stuff, a really good mini called Traitor. Okay, interesting. Wasn't there or it could be Odd Job's brother, Rim Job. Roger Moore was an underrated. Yeah, there was a tragedy with Craig's Bond that went. Yeah. Brooke Bond was him to a T. Interesting. Aaron Taylor Johnson is odds and favourites. If he is, then he is. He's got a bit of a look. I think they've got to. If they're making him a much younger actor, I think what they should do is they should do they should take James Bond back to the 60s and do a period James Bond with classic cars. Russell Brand should be James Bond. Russell? What's it? Working for the companies that he hates so much. It's a 4. It's a 4. For some reason, I thought it was going to be a 60. That's what I would make it. You never know. I don't know. I don't see. Yeah, it's idiotic. Idiotic for me. I don't like it. I didn't like that film. I didn't like it. I don't like how violent it is. James Bond is never that violent. It's killing, of course. But the killing was always funny killing. Like, oh, I'm going to drop you in a tub with sharks. And then they'll get... Or Jaws bites your head off. It was always so unrealistic. That was, for me... Daniel Craig's James Bond was violent rather than like a license to kill. Anyways, Tom Hiddleston Bond for me. He does need to put a bit of weight on. The new Bonds were very dark. Yep. Yeah, it's been out for over a few years. There's no that. If something's been out for over a month, spoilers are going to happen. If you've not watched the new James Bonds by now, it's up to you. You obviously don't care about it. Casino Royale is a very decent film. I wouldn't put it in my top 3. Pierce Brosnan, not the worst. Not my favourite. He actually somewhat looks like Bond, with the slick hair and stuff like that. Yeah, that last one. Need to start watching the Bonds. Never watched a single one of them. They are good. I enjoy them. I stopped watching Daniel Craig. Yeah, Skyfall was ridiculous. Not my favourite, for sure. Good song, though. Good song. Big up Adele. Big up Adele. We do like Adele in this chat. But yeah, it's a bit of a tangent. I like the Bourne Identity, which was much like the Bond films. Not Sam Smith's one. I don't like Sam Smith. I just don't like him. I don't like his voice. I don't like his music. Casino Royale. You sure? I didn't like it. For me, it was a bit drony. Casino Royale was the best of Daniel Craig's Bonds. That was a good film. Good Bond car as well. That's a good question. What is everyone's favorite? What is everyone's favorite Bond song? What is everyone's favorite Bond song? For me, it's The Spy Who Loved Me. I love The Spy Who Loved Me. And followed by Your Eyes Only. For Your Eyes Only is a brilliant song. I think it's become a sort of bank holiday Monday tradition of having Bond on. That's a good one. Octopussy. Yeah, Bobby. Yeah. Live and let die. You said song. Live and Let Die is a good song. That's a really good song. That is a good song. Everyone's saying Live and Let Die. Didn't Billie Eilish do that one? I think she do the last one. She did the last one. I don't know. Still never listened to a Billie Eilish song. It's not my thing. Living Daylights is up there along with Tomorrow Never Dies. Interesting. Live and Let Die. That's a good song. That's a really good song. But yeah, I do like my Bond films. What movies are coming out? What movies are coming out in 2024? Paul G just Googled No Time to Die. Okay. Yeah, she did do the last one. What films are coming out this year? I know Ghostbusters is coming out soon, March 22nd. I might have to watch that. I might go and watch that with Mickey. That's a good idea. Odeon, South Woodford. Who loves the South Woodford Odeon? I love the South Woodford Odeon. Oh, they're doing it. They're showing it. They're showing Ghostbusters. Show full details. They got June. Are they show? They're not doing the dates yet. Last showing is always at quarter to 9. I might take Mickey to the movies. We've got June, Immaculate, Wicked Little, the Bob Marley film, Migration, Imaginary, Drive Away Dolls, Peppa Pig Cinema Party. Kung Fu Panda comes out soon, apparently. Yeah, that Ghostbusters film looks good, I think. You Only Live Twice is a great track. Nice and chill. Ghostbusters this week. Me. South Woodford Odeon. I love South Woodford Odeon. Godzilla vs. Kong should be out soon. Are there any new Dunes any good? That Bob Marley film looks great. I really want to see Bob Marley. Do you mean Boned Girls? New Bond movie next year. Oh, that's a new. Yeah. There we go. So yeah, that Ghostbusters film looks good. I love Ghostbusters. I'm watching Blonde at the moment, the true story of Marilyn Monroe. It's so yeah, it was. It's a very sad story, the story of Marilyn Monroe. Yeah. It's another tragic story. Oh yeah. There isn't. Has The Rock got any more films out? We know Dave will probably watch a Rock film. So now we're spoiled for Rock at the moment. We're spoiled. Anyone seen The Rock? The Rock is, oh my god, The Rock is the best at the moment. That interview Sonny did with Henri for Amazon was the curse. Lol. Is that a VAR check? On the James Bond, Henry Cavill has been touted. He's going to be Wolverine. Henry Cavill he's well. Henry Cavill is too muscular to do James Bond. He's a bit too much. As Solo in The Man from U.N.C.L.E., he was phenomenal. He was absolutely brilliant in that role. But for me, I don't see Henry Cavill as James Bond. He's a bit too chiseled for my liking. He's got to be suave, but he's got to have a bit of an edge to him. Just watched a lot of The Rock's promos on YouTube Classics. Yeah, Bob Marley film was good, but I felt like it's just a money channel. I've watched better docs. It felt so restricting. Yeah, maybe. I've not seen it, so. A lot of these YouTube docs, they never get it right. Like even the Bohemian Rhapsody, they got a lot of it wrong. A lot of it. Like the whole story with We Will Rock You about how Freddie Mercury wanted the crowd to be the band in that situation. We Will Rock You is actually quite a late song. When was We Will Rock You released? Queen, We Will Rock You released. It was 1977. I think We Will Rock You. I think that's one of Queen's later. Let's have a look. Queen albums. Yeah. We Will Rock You is like Queen started in 1973. maybe slightly earlier. That's a later song for Queen. So to make that look like that was one of Queen's songs it's a later Queen song. They had a lot more songs like the Bohemian Rhapsodies and the Killer Queens at that point. Yeah, it's a weird one. I don't understand why they get the timeline wrong. It's supposed to be a documentary. Is Wolverine going to be a prequel or a sequel? I'm not sure. All I know is that's what's going to happen. Jude Law would have been a decent Bond, but he's got that bit of edge to him. No more Rambo's, please. Yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin got me off the seat the most. Absolutely. Rock was great, though. Thanks to his scam with opera in Hawaii. I will do. What about Benedict Cumberbatch? No, not for me at all. Not for me. Cumberbatch would be a good villain, but not Arnie as Bond. Oh my god, I'd watch that. Yeah, that it. My name is Bond. Was great as. I hated that film though. I don't like that film. I don't understand why the captain of the Enterprise is like this Arkansas starship captain, but his daughter is like, oh, hello, everyone. I go to get cups of tea. Like, why is he so really Southern and she's really Queen's? It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. I know it's the Federation and anything happens in the Federation. Yeah, that was not a great film. Jude Law, great shout for, but he's a bit too old though, I think. That movie was bad, but the casting was great, yeah. Luke Evans. I don't know Luke Evans. Name doesn't ring a bell. They probably had Alice Eve do an American accent and thought, nah, she can do her American accent is really good. I don't know if you've seen it. She's got a really good American accent because she used to go to and from LA and London, so she does have an American accent. Probably the reason they didn't like her American accent is because it was probably too much Callie from the Valley. The original Wrath of Khan was great, though. It is, not saying... It doesn't make sense. Is that you're going to hunt this bastard down. But then she's like, oh, please, Daddy, please don't kill the nasty men. It's like, it's so weird. Yep. But it was. Oh, Daddy, please don't kill the nasty men. Jason Statham would be an interesting Bond. That would be dreadful, but also very funny. I still haven't seen the Meg 2. Apparently, it's absolutely woeful, and I really want to see it because of it. I want to see Jason Statham kick a shark in the face. Yeah? A Cockney as a Bond. Yep, a Cockney as a Bond would be really funny. Get Tom Hardy to basically play Alfie Solomons, but as Bond. You could have the first Cockney Jewish Bond. It'd be great. Ewan McGregor could have done Bond or a villain. More a villain, I think. I don't think he could do Bond. I think he's a bit too. I think he's either one of the really good guys or he's a mortal enemy. I mean, he was great as the as the Camelengo in the Da Vinci Code film, Angel and Demons. He was really good in that. I mean, Ewan McGregor's Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor is Ewan McGregor. Jason Statham is Stealing a Living, yeah. A Jedi 007. Yes! Jedi 007. Cillian Murphy is the same, would be a great villain, yeah. Couldn't do it. But he could be a villain. Luke Evans from the... maybe. Let's Google him. He wasn't the guy that played Gaston, right? He is. He's the guy that played Gaston. Yeah, no, he's not James Bond. And he's Welsh. He's not Irish. He's Welsh. Yeah, for me, he's not Bond. He's not Bond. Gerard Butler, him in Mrs. Brown. Yoda could be M. Yoda. Yes, he was Gaston. No one bonds like Gaston, apparently. Ooh, my bad. He's charming now. He's charming. He was the saviour of that dreadful, diabolical Beauty and the Beast film. I put that on the other day, and I got bored. I was bored after 20 minutes. If only they made a Bond film starring Benny Hill. Yeah. That works. I had to turn off a Disney film because I was bored. Whoever cast Emma Watson to be Belle should be sacked and then rehired and then sacked again. Yep. Emma Watson had absolutely no business being Belle. No business. She was shocking. No emotion. She doesn't have to look. It was rubbish. It was rubbish. As a Trekkie, yeah, he was. He was when he was really young. It was really good. Shit film, but he was good. Seeing all the Rockers Bond. Dave Bautista as Bond. I agree. Yeah. Emma Watson was. She was dreadful. She was absolutely diabolical in that film. And she can't do an American. She's a terrible actress. She is a dreadful actress. She uses her activism to mask that she's a terrible actress. Absolutely shocking. Emma Watson is sickly sweet and it's too much. She's just a terrible actress. And either way, they should have had a French woman play Belle. Absolutely. If they have a French-themed French-themed Disney film, so that's Cinderella, or even though the lady that played Cinderella in the Cinderella film wasn't that bad, but it was just a crap remake of it. It made no sense. If they make a French-themed Disney movie, it should have a French actress. It just didn't make sense. It should have been French, the sort of that English rose skin, the pale skin, the dark black hair. That's Belle, or brown. That's Belle. Bautista already been in Bond. Yeah, he has. He was good in that as well. Is Cinderella a Russian story? Let's have a look. It might be, but I think it's based in France. From what I remember, it's based in France. It might be a Russian story, though. Yes, it's a French story, which is bizarre because why she calls it that Ella? Ella's more an Italian thing rather than a French thing. And also, why did they just call her Ella and say, "Oh, Cinderella," because she slept by the fire? Rupert Grint was all right, but both Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson are dreadful actors. They're terrible. Isn't Moana 2? They're doing yes, I believe there is a Moana 2 at some point. I'm not sure. I'd watch that. No, they were just rushing about a lot. Could be in that region where France, Italy, and Germany meet up in the Alps. Possibly. Possibly. It's an interesting one. But yeah, that 2015 Cinderella was a joke as well. It was a dreadful remake. All the remakes have been rather dreadful. Oh, I could say Russian about. Ha ha, Stu boy. But yeah, Harry Potter. The adult actors were fantastic. Because I know Pinocchio is Italian and is dressed up as German in the cartoon. Yes, but Pinocchio is an Italian fairy tale. Busty Nurses 17 is due out in April. Looking forward to that great story with old crew teaching new recruits. True story of carrying on great working standards and providing great care. Yep. The earliest Cinderella was a Greek slave, apparently. I don't know. Who knows? But Bobby, Harry Potter had the best actors in it. Yes, there is BB tomorrow, Bobby. There is Brewing Bollocks tomorrow. We are back after a week hiatus. We certainly need Brewing Bollocks tomorrow. We definitely need some Brewing Bollocks. Yeah. But yeah, we've got 10 minutes to go, guys. What should we talk about? What's this person doing? Yeah, those are some great actors. And actresses. What are they doing? Oh, that's a good one. Write that down, Bobby. Write it down. Write it down. We have a group chat. Yeah. Best Bond car, DB5, obviously for me. Yeah, it's the DB5. I thought you meant Big Brother. No, it's not Big Brother. Yeah. Yeah. It's calmed down a bit, hasn't it? It's calmed down a bit. Let's see what's happening. But yeah, I do feel calm. And you need one of these shows once in a while. You need one of these shows to calm down a bit. All the shows have been a bit. So just need to calm down a bit. Oh, the Esprit, the Lotus. Lotus Esprit. It's a great motor as well. I want a DB5 all out the road. Yeah, absolutely it would. Especially that road opposite Hardy House. It's an absolute nightmare. But yeah, you can drive. The road. We there's enough classic cars. Yeah. Yes, it's in Chingford. Someone has one in Chingford. The guy lives in Chingford. My brother's met him, and my dad's met him a few times at classic car meets. There's a couple of really interesting cars around in this area. If I had been a top British and not asked in Harry Potter, I would have wanted to know why absolutely all the top English actors were in that film. Oh, I'll put my feet up. Oh, he's going for the Lotus Esprit as well, Jason. Ooh, that was a cool car. On a Sunday, it's like a car show past my place. I love it. Yeah. The Kaufmans want to do the Loughton car show again at some point. That was always fun. It was always fun doing that. DB9 is a good one. DB7, yeah, maybe. Sounds good. Yeah, had the underwater car as a toy. Yeah, it's a good one. I'm starting to doze off. I'm feeling drowsy. Maybe I've had too much coffee. But again, it's the change of seasons where it's going. The body's adjusting to new temperature again. I've got to water my tree, I think, unless it's going to rain. When's it next going to rain? I'll give it a couple of buckets of water. It's not going to rain until Friday. I love the Lotus. Had it as a kid. The Matchbox version, of course. Would love to be stuck in the ocean in the Lotus and have Barbara back as a coat. Yeah, that was not a bad way to go. Not a bad way to go. A friend of mine lives in Buckinghamshire. He has a personalised Tottenham plate. Can't remember what it says. There's a few of those. First day of spring tomorrow. It is the first day of spring tomorrow. Yeah, there's a few Tottenham plates over here. I'm waiting for the car that flies. According to the original movie Back to the Future, it should happen by 2015. Yep. No DeLoreans here. No DeLoreans yet. No flying DeLoreans. Love the Peaky Blinders that Dave and Sean have. What do you mean? What do you mean? Do you mean the hats? Well, technically, neither of them have a Peaky Blind. This one is actually one from. It's made by the people that. This is one of the ones that's actually designed by the Peaky Blinders guys. I saw N17 Yob. Yeah, there's a few of them. He's a taxi driver, not in his cab though. Yep. Jimbo discovered first trap today. He's probably busy right now. Yep. Yep. If I can take my hat off, let's put that on. Second hat. This is from, it's a bit filthy, so excuse, but it's from Garrison Taylors. These are the same people that make the Peaky Blinders hats. They're literally the same company. I'm a big fan. I'm a fan. I've got a couple of these. I might get another one, but I like my blue one and I like my grey one. Yours is the same as the lads. Yeah. I do like. Good cricket hat, that one. Yeah, it's my coffee hat. It's waterproof as well and sunproof. Well, it's got to be for the hills of South America. But on that note, guys, it is time to end the show. We will be back tomorrow at 3:30 UK time for the Brew and Bollocks podcast, the usual fun show with myself, Bobby, and Cuba99. Thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, if you smell what the cough is brewing, thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Ciao for now. Ciao for now. Where is it? Where is the thingy? Where is it? There we go.